Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Magic Ministries. I am Dina Diedrich, and this is our regularly scheduled morning chat session. We're going to get a little card out of our Soul Truth deck by Brianne Hovey as a guide for our discussion for today. But first, I kind of wanted to touch on the fact that the energies have really started to shift as we're going into Scorpio season. Also, that eclipse is tomorrow. I don't remember exactly what time it is. Hang on, let me check really quick. I want to say it's in the morning. It will be a partial solar eclipse at 8:58 UTC time. So yeah, I think it's the same time. I don't believe this one will be visible here though. Or I'm sorry, 3:58 a.m. Central Time is when that will be. Good morning, Taylor. Good morning, Sarah. I love both of you a ton as well. So things are going to start really happening pretty quick. As we go into the beginning of November, our manifestations are going to be lightning fast. So make sure you are focusing on only those things that you want to bring into your life and not on those things that you are wanting to walk away from. Remember, what we focus on grows, okay? So let's get our card for the start of this week. And I think I'm actually going to also pull a Universe Has Your Back card as a mantra for today. All right. Nice. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, so where are you being called to use your voice right now? Okay, whether it's in your life or maybe in somebody else's, you see something going on that maybe they may not be aware of. Make sure that you are giving them that information because there's a reason that that information was brought to you. So if it's something that you would want your friend to tell you, they know is going on, make sure that you are returning that favor right now, okay? This card is reminding us that we have a soul script that was written to be spoken, and our story matters, and it's time for us to share it with the world, okay? A lot of times we've been through things and they may look similar to somebody else's situation, but ultimately they're going to be the one who has to process that information when you bring it to them and how it applies to their life too as well. So make sure you're giving all your advice with a little bit of a grain of salt right now too. But the soul action for today says to share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth because your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. All right. And this also applies to accountability and how sometimes we're responsible for the situations that we're in because we allowed something unacceptable to continue to as well. So make sure you're also stepping in with that accountability when you're approaching situations like that. All right. Oh, we got two of these ones, but that's okay. Because remember, there is nothing sexier than your authentic truth. Amen to that, right? When you're being a mopey zoo lion and every time somebody asks you what's going on and you're just like, I'm fine, it's nothing, people are just going to start thinking that you're just that way. And so you can't get mad then when people stop asking, right? And happiness is your birthright, right? we all have that ability to be happy because we are joy, right? We are that love that we're seeking in the world as well. So those things that you're seeing outside of you are a reflection of what's going on inside of you. So make sure that you're, again, focusing on what you want to grow in your life right now. All right. So the energy the last few weeks really has been super, super heavy. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to a little bit of lightning as far as this goes. Although Scorpio season for some is cue to dive deeper. For those of us who have a lot of Scorpio in our charts, this is kind of time for us to get out and, wag our freak flag and let fly with what will, and kind of shake off the doldrums of the rest of the year when we're, underground hiding from the sun, But the greatest part about Scorpio season is its transformation ability. Scorpio is one of the only signs that's represented by 3 different totems. So there's the scorpion, the eagle, and then the dove. Okay, so part of the Scorpio transition in this life is to go from that constant stinging of everything around you, including yourself, to kind of be able to fly above that and see what's going on and why, and be able to put that into perspective. Achieving mastery in that brings us to dove status, but not many of us actually reach that in this life. So, it is a thing. Not that there are not people who have, just that that's not usually the goal. But transformation is definitely the key right now. So be willing to make those changes where you need to, and also to be supportive and help facilitate those changes in other people too, because there may be people who are coming to you asking questions about things that are going on. So always make sure that you are shining your authentic truth, right? And reminding other people that, happiness is their birthright too, as well. It's not just ours, part of this whole process is being that light for other people, that even though sometimes we're going through the shitty shit, we always come out the light at the end of the tunnel on the other side, right? And that's going to continue to happen in bigger and bigger and bigger ways, because ultimately that's what we are all here to do: grow and be who and what we are. And that's what we'll continue to do. So thank you, as always, for joining me here, my magical, magical friends. Go out and be the fantastic miracles that you are. And I'll meet you all back here at 9:30 a.m. when we dive into chapter number 6 and book number 2 in Conversations with God. And that's Central Time for those of you who in other time zones. And then I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 for our next morning chat. Trying to keep these under 10 minutes. So be good. Be good to each other and be good at it. And I'll see you all in a little bit. I love you beyond measure.